Class 5 and class 6 we will be continuing we are going to be over with the problem sums of vulgar fraction. This is sum number 18. I will do 18 and 19 side by side. 18 question, please look. What portion of a piece of cloth will be left after cutting off 1/4, 1/8 and 1/16 portion from it? So what is the question? That there is a piece of cloth, 1/4 is cut out first, then 1/8 fraction is cut out, and then 1/16 fraction is cut out. After cutting out, then how much fraction or part or portion is left? Fraction, part or portion, they mean the same thing. So here the question is asking you what portion is left. It means what fraction is left. Very easy question. First we have to add up to check what is the portion that is cut out. So we will write total portion of cloth cut out. So what is the total portion cut out? You have to add up the fractions 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/16. Now you need to find the LCM. So if I find the LCM of 4, 8 and 16, so I will find the LCM until we get 1, 1, 1 in the end, and 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So the LCM of 4, 8, 16 is 16. Now LCM means we are getting a common denominator. Now compare with the singular denominators. 4 into 4 gives you 16. That 4 you will multiply with the numerator 1, that is 4. 8 into how much gives you 16? 2. That 2 you will multiply with 1 plus 16 into how much gives you 16? 1. That you multiply with 1. Now 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7/16. So this is the total portion of cloth that is cut out. Therefore, your question is what is the portion left? Portion of cloth left equal to, very easy, there was only one piece of cloth and the fraction total is always 1. From there, if you subtract what is the portion or total portion cut out, you will get the answer how much portion is left. Now if you solve it, again here what you have, nothing is there, means 1, 1 and 16, the LCM will be always 16. With 1 if you have any number, the LCM will always give back the number. Now compare 1 into how much gives you 16? 16. That 16 if you multiply with 1 minus 16 into 1 gives you 16, that 1 if you multiply with 7. So 16 minus 7 equal to 9/16. So this is the final answer, that is 9/16 is the portion of the cloth that is left out. This is the final answer. Now we are going to sum number 19. What is given? If 1/4 of a number is added to it, the sum is 625. What is the number? So the number is unknown to you. So what you will take? Let the number be x. You don't know the number. According to the problem, what is said? if 1/4 of the number, 1/4 of the number means of x, the unknown number, is added to it. Added to it means added to itself. That means added to the number itself. So added to x. What is the sum total? 625. So if you add 1/4 of the number to itself, that is x, it will give you the sum 625. Find the number means you have to find the unknown number, that is x. So solve it. 1/4 of means multiplication of x. So 1 into x will give you back x by 4 plus x is equal to 625. Now take the denominators. Nothing is there means 1. So the denominator will be, or the LCM will be 1 and 4 always. With 1 if you have any number, the number becomes the LCM. So 4 into how much compared now? 4 ones are 4. That 1 if you multiply with x gives you back x. Plus 1 into how much gives you 4? 4. That 4 if you multiply with x gives you 4x. So this entire thing is equal to 625. Now x plus 4x. So you already have 4x. With that if you add 1x, it will give you 5x. So 5x by 4 equal to 625. Now I am rubbing this part. We will do the sum over here. So 5x by 4, the last step we have got 5x by 4 equal to 625. Now I want to know the unknown x. So the numbers have to be shifted that side. So 4 here is divided by, when we change, we shift all the numbers to the right hand side and try to find the unknown in the left hand side. So take the number, 4 is divided over there, if it goes it becomes multiplied. So 5x is equal to 625 into 4. Now you can solve 625 into 4 in this step, or you can keep like this till the final step. See, 5 is also multiplied to x. If I want to find the unknown, I have to remove 5 also. I have to shift 5 that side. So 5 is multiplied with x in left hand side. When we shift, 5 will be divided in right hand side. So x is equal to 625 into 4 by 5. Now that is why I said no need to multiply. You can or cannot, because when I divide with 5 and if I don't multiply it and keep it same, then 5 and 625 can be cancelled. So 5 ones are 125 is a 625. Now you just multiply it with 4, the number with 4, you will get the unknown x or the unknown number. So the answer is 500. That means x is 500, means the x is the number, unknown number, that is 500. So this is the answer of question number 19. Students of class 5 and 6, this is the last video on vulgar fraction for both the classes. Class 5, with this sum, you are over with the exercise of problem sums of vulgar fraction, and class 6, this is not the end sum in the exercise, but till 20 I will be doing. Rest you don't need to do, and if you get similar type of sums, you just practice once. So sum number 20, if 2/3 of a number is subtracted from it. The result of subtraction is 200. What is the number? So in all these types of sum where you have to find the number which is not given, we always take it as x. So let the unknown number be x. Now what is given according to the problem? If 2/3 of a number is subtracted from it, so 2/3 of x is subtracted from it means from x. So from x we are subtracting 2/3 of the same number. In case of subtraction we write the greater number first. So if I say subtract 2 from 5, which is greater? Which is written after from. So when we write, we do 5 minus 2. Similarly, when it is given 2/3 of a number subtracted from it. From it means from the number. So that part is bigger. So it should come first. So the unknown number is x minus 2/3 of x, and the result gives you 200. What is the number? You have to find out. So when you solve this equation, you will get the unknown x. That is only the number. So x minus 2/3 of x means multiply. So 2 into x will give you 2x by 3 equal to 200. Now here you don't have anything in the denominator part, so you can make it 1. So what is the common denominator? 1 and 3, always with 1 if you have any number, the number comes back. Now you have to compare the denominator. 1 into how much gives 3? 3. That 3 if you multiply with the numerator x gives you 3x. Minus 3 into how much is giving you 3? 1. And multiply it with the numerator, that is 2x, equal to 200. Now out of 3 if you subtract 2x, you are left with only single x. So 1x we can write, or we can write only x, because they mean the same thing. Writing x or writing 1x means the same thing. There is only 1x value. So x by 3 equal to 200. Now we have to find x. So we have to shift all the numbers that side. So 3 is divided by, when it shifts that side it becomes multiplied. So therefore x is equal to 200 into 3. Last step, multiplying number, you get 600. So what is the answer? The answer is x value is equal to 600, or the number is 600. You can write the final answer. The number is 600 in statement form and end it up. Students, please follow all the videos that are given till now on vulgar fraction problem sums. Thank you.